everybody, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel, Maybelline Home. Today I am so excited for my first kitchen decorating video here in the new house. If you are as excited as I am, definitely be sure to give this video a thumbs up and we are gonna go ahead and get started. Welcome to the unfinished basement. I apologize, our air conditioning is running right now, so I apologize for all that background noise, but we are down here because I pulled out some of my summer and everyday decor boxes. We're going to go through some of these things and pull out some things to use in the kitchen. There's going to be a lot of patriotic decor in here, and unfortunately it is already past the 4th of July. I didn't really get to decorate this year, which is sad because it was $250, but life goes on. But I want to get stuff out of here. I haven't gone through any of these boxes. These boxes are mostly decor and like kids' art projects and stuff that we have kept. And there's also some random stuff that I know is just storage and is going to stay down here. But there is a lot of stuff down here. We're just going to go through these kind of 4 boxes here, these 3 bigger ones and this small one. And we're going to find some things to take upstairs to decorate with. So I brought up some things that I thought I might want to use here in the kitchen. Don't mind the dishwasher, it is running right now. But I have found living in this kitchen that there is not as much decorating space as I'm used to. It's a much bigger kitchen, a lot of more workspace, but I feel like there's less decorating space. So maybe not in the kitchen, but like in the kitchen and the dining room together. Before I show you guys all of the new things that I have added since the empty house tour, I need to kind of clean everything off, give it a blank slate. Things are kind of just where I have had them put since I unboxed things, just to kind of get the kitchen up and running. But we're gonna take it all down, I'm gonna wipe down the counters, and I will be right back. So we are now all cleaned up and ready to go. I did not move a few things that were just like either they're not moving or they were too heavy to move, so they kind of stayed. But I do want to talk to you guys about a couple things that we did add. We got some counter stools here. These are from Walmart, from the My Texas House collection, I think. Probably, I think from a long time ago. So, but I was looking for something with like a lighter toned wood. My dining table over here obviously has like dark tone, and that'll be fine for now. Ultimately, I do want everything up here to be light wood. I love these. We probably are going to get some cushions for them, but right now they're just fine the way they are. My boys love sitting here to eat for breakfast and lunch, so that's nice. And then I did get some curtains. These curtains match all the other curtains in the great room. I got them off of Amazon, I'll link them below. They do have a little bit of green in them. It's probably hard to tell with the light streaming in. It is the afternoon. We are west facing, so it's gonna bring in a lot of light right now, but they are green, or the stripes are green anyway, and we have them here, and we also have them here in the dining room. These cover our sliding doors when it gets really bright in the afternoon and we are trying to eat dinner. We are gonna get started here in the kitchen. I'm gonna start with the island, mostly because that's where I know exactly what I wanna do with it, or at least somewhat what I wanna do with it. So we're gonna start here and then we are going to move around the kitchen. We'll kind of see how things turn out. I've been living here about a month. We've been here about a month now. And I'm still kind of unsure as how I want to do things. So probably this first year, you're going to see things like change a lot in here in terms of where everything goes. My old kitchen, I definitely had a set way that I like to do things. And I don't know what that's going to be this time. Now, nothing that I'm using in today's video is new to me, except for the counter stools and curtains that I already showed you.
I don't intend to buy very much decor this year as I learn how to decorate and live in our new space. This tray is one that I picked up from Home Goods a couple of years ago, I think. To be honest, I don't remember anymore how long I've had a lot of this stuff, so just know that when I say a couple of years ago, I mean anywhere between 5 and 2 years ago, an unknown amount of time ago. If I can find any of the items listed online, I will link them for you in case you're interested or looking for something similar. This black vase is one of my favorites. It's just so versatile, and I love how the yellow of the lemons just pop against it and the white background. I also love using a blue and yellow theme for the summertime after the 4th of July, which is why I'm adding this blue and white canister. You'll see this theme throughout the kitchen. I know many here on YouTube are transitioning into fall content, but it's just a little early for me to want to decorate for fall or even give a nod to it. Fall may be my favorite season, and I used to decorate for fall in August back in Washington State, where the temps are milder even in summer, but it is too hot here in Nebraska currently to even think about it. I'm keeping it simple here in the coffee bar area. I used this cute lemonade wall sign in the corner and then just added a simple plant in a basket that has some blue accents. I wasn't really sure what to do next, so I ended up jumping around the kitchen while I decorated and tackled a space on the opposite side of the room from the coffee bar. Just focused my attention on covering up outlets to help me decide where to put things. Here I added my white kitchen scale and placed a small cutting board behind it for a little depth. I do think it needs to be a little bit bigger. It's kind of small for this purpose in relation to the scale. I'll look out for something like that in the future. Then I used a small wreath with faux lemons on top. If I used enough lemons in my baking and cooking during the summer, I would probably use real ones in a display like this, but I definitely don't use that enough. So the faux filler is a better option for me. I wanted to hang this conversion chart on this cutting board because I do like having it close by to where I do all of my cooking and prepping. I actually use these conversions quite often, so it's a very useful piece of decor for me. I also love these vintage style tints from Michaels. They used to have a few for sale each season, though it's been a while since I've been in. I'm not certain they still do, but I have quite a few for different times of the year, and they are airtight, so I think in the future I'll probably use them to store tea bags or something like that on the coffee bar. I did purchase some new flour and sugar canisters after this move. My old ones were getting a bit worn out. They were losing their airtightness, if that's a word. I wanted something that was pretty enough to display on the countertop as well because I was tired of moving the heavier flour and sugar in and out of the pantry. I got these ones from Target's Hearth and Hand line. They're her most recent canisters. Some of, or probably most of you have seen these a lot. They've been around for a while. She came out with them a year or two ago, I think. She tends to put out a different version every so often, so I do lose track about how long these have been out. I did get all 4 sizes for flour, sugar, brown sugar, and powdered sugar, and I'm so glad I did. I love them. I've had this little towel ladder for a few years now from Hobby Lobby. I think it was a part of their fall collection many years back. I got it in the white because at the time I had a black backsplash in the old house. But now that my backsplash is white, it definitely blends in too much. I'm thinking of painting it like a black or a neutral green to help it pop again. I'm leaning towards the black because I do tend to put colored towels on each season, and it'll be neutral enough to look good with all of the colors. I do use a spring green in spring that might clash with the neutral green. But let me know what you think down in the comments. What color should I use? Black, green, or a different color like a beige or something? I don't want to buy anything new when I have this perfectly good one to use. Besides our coffee machine and eventually a new electric tea kettle, I am on the lookout for one. Our toaster is the only other appliance we keep out on the counter. We do use it every day, so it would be a hassle to have to take it in and out of either the pantry or a cabinet. I put it here because it's close to both the fridge and the pantry where we keep our toastable items. I also wanted to put some of my cookbooks here so that hopefully I'll reach for them more often, and this is the best spot for them. I added a basket with some lemons and greenery with my little kitchen lamp to finish off this area. Moving into the dining room, I'm really just working on the table centerpiece here. I wanted to continue the lemon theme, so I just took my long baguette bowl and some greenery, then added some blue and white orbs that my mom actually gave to me. They used to belong to her, and some lemon filler for a quick, easy, but full display. So I think I have everything the way that I like it for now. What I'm gonna do though is my husband found all the nails and all that jazz, so I'm gonna put some artwork up on the walls. I'm not gonna do a ton. I think I'm only gonna do a couple places. One, because some of the spaces are a little bit bigger than anything that I have, just because of the way the house is configured right now, but also two, because I don't know where I want other things to go. So we're kind of going to put up the things that I kind of have an idea about, and there are a couple of walls that are technically, I guess, in the dining room that we're just going to leave blank for now, and we'll probably do that at a later time. I have not put a wreath up on this door yet. I am planning on doing that. But I don't have a door hanger yet or a command hook put up. So, and I don't have any extra just
laying around the house for me to do anything with. So for now it's blank, and then when I put something up, I'll be sure to share it with you guys. Feels a little bit small maybe for this wall, but it's the biggest one that I have that doesn't go in a pair. And this is a little too small for a pair. We'll see. But this is one of my favorite everyday spring summer pictures that I got from Hobby Lobby back in Washington. I like the way that it looks right here. And the nice thing about this wall is that I can put like a bigger piece of art here for other seasons where I have bigger pieces of art. But eventually what I would like to put here is some kind of hanging shelf situation. But you know, we'll see. I don't know, because I do have like plans to eventually put like a hutch in the dining room. We'll see what I do. But and if I have a hutch, then maybe I wouldn't want that here. So right now though, picture. I'm gonna move this aside a little bit just so I can see better from this side. I think I'm gonna put my two IKEA recipe things over here, one on top of the other. Maybe I don't do both. Maybe I just do one. They're kind of don't fit on this wall. It's almost like they're too white. Maybe. Should I do two or just one? You guys tell me in the comments, should I do two or just one? And I'll do whatever you think looks better. Should I do two? Or I won't do it at all, because white on white, it looks like it kind of fades into the wall. I can do two, I can do one, and then have this one out until fall, and then put the pumpkin one up then. So I can also do one, or I can do none at all. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll let you decide. I will literally do whatever the most people think I should do. So that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am happy with how things turned out, at least for now. I'll live with it for a few days, and if I make any changes, I'll be sure to let you guys know and give you guys an update in my next video. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the new decorating I've got coming up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.